So I set up another TikTok account. It's not going to make a difference. The people they wanted to silence, they've silenced. Even on Twitter X, I'm having trouble just trying to paste any links to my videos. That's how easy it is in a digital system to just erase somebody. So everyone's talking about what a win it is with Chevron deference, that ruling, the Supreme Court, which everybody's saying, oh, it guts the federal, it guts the agencies. It doesn't matter. Yesterday, the Supreme Court ruled that the government can limit free speech. So you're no longer free. It doesn't matter about the agencies. I mean, yeah, it does. They've used them, but now they don't have to. So that ruling, the Chevron deference, doesn't make a bit of difference if the government can curtail your speech. And that's what they ruled on. They ruled for the government. So, okay, fine, you eliminate the agencies. The Supreme Court gave the green light to the government to ban free speech, which is why we're being silenced. I'll never likely get a video, get seen again. Except for here and there. Not a chance. And yet not one media is talking about it. They're talking about the J6 case, which that's good. That one, yeah, the J6, there's been enough people that have suffered. But why nobody, Marjorie Taylor Greene, none of them people are talking about it. It's free speech. Nobody is talking about it. I have this horrible feeling. I don't know why I just do. I just have this really just horrible feeling, and I don't like it. Everybody thinks it's a win. Yeah, J6, I'm glad they ruled that way. But look, the Chevron deference case was to make you think, oh, good, we're back to the Republic. No, we're not. We're so far from it. And then think about all the people, the Glenn Becks, the Patrick Bet-David, all of them, all of those people that really you have to ask yourself why it is your videos get silenced, but theirs don't, Tucker. But the everyday people get silenced because they want to keep their people in. They don't want to hear from the American people. So the Chevron deference case, I'm sad to say, doesn't mean a whole lot. It means federal agencies can't collude. It means the federal agencies, since they're unelected bureaucrats, that they can't just make laws, rules, and just regulate the way they want. That seems like a good idea. But of course they would rule in that case to give you the idea that they can all be dismantled. And anyway, it's going to be going forward. But it doesn't matter because yesterday they ruled in the government's favor that they could curtail speech. And since that time, I'm having trouble uploading. I'm having trouble with any views. I had my whole account banned. They're really playing the people. They really are. Yeah, even the left is acting like they're so upset about this. Are they really? I don't think so. Because when the Supreme Court gave power to the government, and that is not at all what our founders intended, never, then they handed over our freedoms. Free speech is the number one freedom. Look, I'm not trying to be a downer here. I'm really not. I know people need, hope and stuff. So I never give up hope. But I'm just saying that this is all bullshit. What's going on? So yeah, Supreme Court changes how agency lawmakers work, but it doesn't matter because yesterday they ruled in favor of the government being allowed to suppress your speech, a major violation of the Constitution. Even Alito himself said it. And that Marxist Ketanji Brown Jackson that's on the court, the one that doesn't know she's a woman. Like, this was back when they were hearing on this case. And yeah, that's her. She actually said that the First Amendment hamstrings the government. It's supposed to. That the government is not there to be experts. They're not there to do anything but protect you from the rest of the government. Yet this hearing, listening to Kavanaugh, listening to Ketanji Brown, it's like, what are these people, communists? I mean, what the fuck? And yet nobody said a word. I think Breitbart was the only ones that reported on it too. And maybe Epoch Times had an article on it, but nobody talked about it. And yet tons of accounts were eliminated. So you're being played by all those people on the left and the right. I trust none of them. How could Marjorie Taylor Greene, who claims to be such a patriot, how could any of them ignore the fact, not say a damn word about how the everyday Americans were silenced yesterday because of a Supreme Court ruling that gave the government the power to silence people? How many people have America's best interest at heart? Not many.